let's hear from one of my best friends who has had that happen to her before.
Hey, my name is Galaxy.
Welcome to Positivity Podcast, the podcast where we try to navigate positivity in such a negative world. I'm your host, Grace, and I'm thrilled to have you. In today's episode, we'll be exploring the journey of being a teenage girl in today's world. From faiths, relationships, and identity, navigating being a religious teenager in today's world can be so difficult. Staying true to our beliefs can be a complex but rewarding experience. So let's dive in. Let's start by exploring the intersection of faith for teenage girls. For many, religion plays a huge part in shaping their beliefs, values, and self-worth. My faith is a fundamental part of who I am. It provides me with guidance, comfort, and a sense of purpose in life. As a religious teen girl, my religion shapes my identity in many ways, from the way I act, from the way I dress, and from the way I interact with others. Religion can also provide a sense of belonging for teenagers, especially because we are still trying to figure out what we want to do in life and where we belong. It also offers a sense of opportunities, fellowship, and support because others are going through the same thing as you. Being a part of a religious community has been incredibly important to me. It's a place where I feel accepted, understood, and valued for who I am. My faith community has been such a huge support system for me, literally like a second family, and they help me with my ups and downs in life. For those of you who do not know, I go to a youth group every Wednesday and have been going since I was 11. I am almost 17, and the people in my youth group and just my tight-knit group of kids at my youth group and the girls and everything like that, they are the sweetest people in the entire world, and I could not have asked for a better youth group. Despite the many benefits of faith, teenagers in general also face unique challenges in today's society. From pure pressure to societal expectations while figuring out who you are. While navigating staying true to your faith and your meaning in life. Let's talk to one of my best friends who also happens to be a religious teenager in today's society.
Hi, my name is Grace, and I'm a religious teen in today's society. Let's talk about it. One of the biggest challenges for me has been navigating social situations where my beliefs are put to the test, whether it's peer pressure to engage in activities that go against my values or feeling isolated because of my faith. Finding the courage to stay true to myself hasn't always been easy. Prayer and surrounding myself with supportive friends and family have been crucial. I've also found strength in community involvement and staying connected with like-minded individuals who share my beliefs. It's important to have a support system in place, especially during times of doubt and uncertainty.
Hello everybody, I just wanted to personally say I am really sorry about Grace's audio if you can't hear her very well. I know that her audio always isn't the best thing in the world. It's like a tad bit muffled. So I just wanted to put that out there. Do not go hating on Grace for her audio. It's just how it happened. It's the quality of how she filmed the video. So I just wanted to point that out there for you guys. One of the biggest things I face as a religious teenage girl is peer pressure. It can be difficult to stick to my beliefs when it conflicts with the people around me. Often pressure to conform to societal norms, which can sometimes feel very overwhelming. In addition to peer pressure, religious teens can also face challenges relating to dating, relationships, or even the way you interact with others. So let's hear from one of my best friends who has had that happen to her before.
Hey, my name is Galaxy. I'm a faith-based teenager located in Nashville, Tennessee. And I wanted to talk to you about dating as a Christian in today's world. In 2 Corinthians 6:14, it says, "Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers." So basically what this means to me is if someone is not a Christian, then they're automatically a no for me. I can't even see them attractive anymore. But it also comes down to whether they truly believe and apply the commandments of the Lord and apply the Bible to their life spiritually. Because there's a difference between saying I'm a Christian and actually being a Christian. Being a Christian is showing the fruits of the Spirit. Being a Christian is following the commands of the Lord. And unfortunately, people can just say that they're Christian now. But the Bible also talks about how we need to stand out as Christians. So if the person I'm talking to doesn't stand out from the world, then unfortunately I can no longer continue talking to them. Before I became a true Christian, I dated so many people who were not Christians, but this goes back to middle school and high school, where sometimes they don't really matter, but in a way they matter to me because they showed me that I actually do need to be dating a Christian. Whenever my life flipped around, I was currently dating someone at the time, and I had to break it off with him because I realized although he said he was Christian, and although I said I was Christian, I was starting to apply the Bible to my life. And when I applied the Bible to my life, I realized that this person is not doing what the Bible commands us to do. So now, currently, when I'm looking for someone to date, I immediately focus on if their heart is in the Word, if their heart is showing the Spirit, if they are truly who they say they are. Because it is easy for one to fall into temptation as well. Temptation can lead to horrible things. Temptation can lead to women getting pregnant, or, teens getting pregnant, things like that, which I'm not saying that getting pregnant is a bad thing at all, but there is a difference between getting pregnant when you're married and getting pregnant when you are just dating someone. And unfortunately, now in society, it is very common for one to get pregnant as a teen when they're not married. So it definitely falls into, can they control themselves? Do they have self-control? Because if not, then they need to really focus on the Bible and think about it. So dating as a Christian for me, it is challenging because there are so many people in the world who will say, I'm a Christian. But there's very little people who will actually say, I'm a Christian, and actually go to church, read the Bible on a daily basis, talk about the Lord on a daily basis, pray, things like that. And people say, well, it's something that I just don't do because I'm not convicted about it yet. But you really have to look at, what does the Bible say? Because yes, there is a thing that is called personal conviction. But is it in the Bible? If it's in the Bible, then it's not personal conviction. It's a commandment that you have to do. And the Bible commands us to pray and meditate on God's word day and night.
That is Galaxy, in case you didn't hear her originally. Grateful that she was able to make an appearance on my podcast. Now, that was only Galaxy's opinion, so do not go hating on her for what she personally believes as a Christian. But also go subscribe to Galaxy's channel. She does a bunch of vlogs or just tries different things out on her channel as well. And it's really funny and entertaining. So go watch it. I will link it in the description down below. Dating and relationships can be tricky to navigate as there's often pressure to conform to certain dating norms and expectations. But I try to stay true to my values and beliefs. It's important to me to find someone who shares my faith and values, but it can be hard to find that in today's society. As somebody who's 16 and of the dating age, I have really been at that point in my life where I want a boyfriend. I am 16, I've been single my whole life and will continue to. It's just really difficult because, before, I want a boyfriend, but conforming to the natural world of having a boyfriend. Nothing wrong with that, but I want somebody who shares my beliefs and shares my values, and that is a very difficult thing to find, especially as a teenager, because we're all still trying to figure out who we are and where we belong. Despite the challenges, many religious teens find empowerment through our faith. From finding strength in adversity to finding our unique identity, faith can be a source of inspiration or empowerment. My faith gives me strength and resilience to overcome adversity. It's my source of encouragement to keep going even when things are tough. My faith has taught me to embrace my identity of being a religious teen and embrace and be proud of who I am. And there you have it, the journey of being a religious teen in today's society. From navigating faith and identity and finding empowerment, religious teens bring a unique and interesting perspective of the world around them. Whether you're a religious teenage girl like me or just curious about the perspective of, it's important to recognize and celebrate the different beliefs of people in today's society. Thank you for tuning in to Positivity Podcast, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.